znam mnogo ljudi, mojih prijatelja, mogu da kažem, koji imaju baš slične probleme i borba, to je glavni motiv nas, borba do kraja i to je to.
To achieve the full inclusion of people with disabilities in our society, we have to aim for the better accessible world. To achieve the accessibility of world would mean that people with disabilities could have the chance to experience and to enjoy the life to the fullest.
Da bi smanjili diskriminaciju u društvu osoba s invaliditetom, prvo moramo promijeniti svijest osoba bez invaliditeta. Jedan od vida diskriminacije koju sam ja doživio kao mlađa osoba je bila kada sam želio da se upišem u jednu sportsku organizaciju i dobio sam komentar da ja ne mogu time da se bavim. Zatim sam otišao u drugu sportsku organizaciju koja se bavi istim poslom i uspješno se bavio 6 godina tim istim zanimanjem. Tako da predrasude o osobama s invaliditetom su veliki problem za nas i to mora da se promijeni.
Kao i svaka osoba sa invaliditetom, svakodnevno se suočavam sa nemilim situacijama. Evo, izdvojit ću dvije jutros koje su mi se desile po ulasku u autobusu. Nisam mogla da uđem samostalno jer su visoke stepenice i neophodna mi je bila pomoć. Druga situacija je bila ta kad sam otišla u pošti da predam jedan dokument. Nisu me mogle radnice primijetiti jer su pultovi previše visoki. Nadam se da će se to vremenom popraviti i da će biti prilagođeno sve, kako ustanove, tako i javni prevoz za osobe sa invaliditetom.
According to the World Health Organization, over 1 billion people today live with some form of disability. Each of them has their own story, dreams, and challenges. My father is a person with a disability. Growing up, I watched him and his friends face many barriers, especially in accessibility, stigma, and prejudice. Through his work in the NGO and Paralympic community, he dedicated his life for fighting for people with disabilities and empowered me to help others. Inspired by this life experience, I created the project The Power of Inclusion to raise awareness and change how society sees disability. My aim was to show that people with disabilities don't seek pity, only a chance to show their talents and be accepted without obstacles or prejudice. At the same time, the project empowered people with disabilities to accept themselves, to see their disability as a strength, not as a weakness to be hidden out of fear of rejection. One of the key activities was organizing counseling sessions for women with disabilities. Every woman, regardless of the barriers she faces, deserves a right to information, support, and care needed to lead a healthy life. Through open conversations and education with gynecologists, we created a space where every woman could ask questions and share their own experience. Every story I heard, every voice that shared their experience through our support group reminded me how important it is that no one faces injustice alone. Through this support group, individuals shared their experiences, accessed peer support, and built confidence in everyday challenges. I especially enjoyed promoting Paralympic sport and helping people with disabilities engage in athletic activities. One of my first initiatives back in high school was creating a short film about wheelchair basketball in order to shed light to this often overlooked but powerful sport. I have always been inspired by the strength of athletes, especially those who play table tennis or wheelchair basketball. The rules of wheelchair basketball are designed to include all types of disabilities. And that's where the true beauty of inclusion lies, in embracing differences and creating space where everyone can shine, whether on the table or at the court. Accessibility is not a privilege. It is a fundamental human right. That is why we visited schools and institutions in order to identify barriers that still prevent equal participation in work, education, and daily life. Every missing or improperly built ramp, every blocked entrance, every staircase reminds us of how much more work is needed to make inclusion a reality. Through our initiative, a large number of schools and institutions have been made accessible. As part of the project, I also organized creative workshops for people with disabilities, self-confidence and self-acceptance sessions, as well as psychological support in collaboration with psychologists. I also organized seminars on employment for women with disabilities in order to inform them about important legal regulations. I also raised awareness about accessibility in tourism and so on. Inclusion is not just a word, it's a feeling of being valued, accepted and belonging. And that's why now, more than ever, I want to send a message. Strength is not in the perfection of the body. It's in the love, understanding and support we give to each other. Thank you to my father and to every person whose story taught me what true courage looks like. Thank you to my father's friends, my friends, and all the brave advocates across the Southeast Europe from whom I learned the true meaning of dignity and real fight for equality. I dedicate this project to all of you. Thank you for teaching me that love, justice and equality have no boundaries.